Dummy.
Oh, you was recording?
Nope. I'm gonna tell you what they said. Can't get right. Give me some money. I'm gonna tell you what they said before the button got pushed.
Don't say they, nigga. Say Todd.
Don't say Todd.
It was Todd. Tuggy.
Don't get scared.
Don't get scared.
You know my boy be backslapping.
I don't talk about him when he ain't here. You know what I'm saying? But I let him do that.
I noticed the last time
What would Can't Get Right do? About him. Like we got to get them breaks. What would Can't Get Right do?
Say everything wrong and crazy and offensive.
What would be W.W.C.G.R.D?
What Can't Get Right do? Yeah. That's a lot of goddamn munitions, boy.
I think you should go say. What would Can't Get Right do?
W.W.C.G.R.D. C.G.R.D.
Nigga had to think about that shit. Dude.
All them goddamn munitions.
Hey,
fuck around to say that nigga name like that in my phone.
Hey, say extinction for me.
Extinction.
He said you got it right there. Wait till we get to the store.
This nigga died.
Dummy.
I got good pronunciation, boy.
Hey, who was with me with Can't Get Right couldn't spell Rottweiler?
Couldn't spell it. I know he couldn't say it.
This nigga said, man, he said Rottweiler, and he started to spell it. That nigga said
R-O-C-K?
No, he said it started with a W.
Big W.
And I said, huh? That nigga said Rottweiler. It started with a W.
You talking about a wiener? Talking about a wiener dog, ain't it?
Dummy.
What's a Rottweiler?
Just like he said. Just like it come out of his mouth. I could tell.
I don't know where we was at and who was with me.
Rottweiler.
He'll know if he was here. That nigga said a Rottweiler.
Rottweiler. My boy out there stunting on y'all niggas right now. Why you talking about my man, Todd? He out there stunting on y'all.
New York.
He in New York.
New York.
He's supposed to be back today.
About spending major dummy money out there, man.
Yeah, man. He stayed doing it. But happy anniversary to y'all, man.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Bumps.
You told him happy anniversary on his actual day?
Yeah, I told him in the group.
You did. What did you say?
What you said? Say happy anniversary, can't get right.
That ain't what you said.
What I said?
I ain't gonna say it.
I told him.
By his rules, he posted it.
You posted what you mean? Tell me.
What y'all want to say? He posted it, so you can say whatever you want because he posted it.
Well, he didn't post what
yes,
he said.
Yes, he did.
He didn't post Todd named him. He didn't post what Todd named him.
Why you?
Because you named him that.
But he posted it, is what I'm saying.
He did.
So you can say that.
Happy birthday, freshman. You
Every
first,
post, nigga. Nah.
You were first.
Nah, I'm just
In
talking.
your own right.
Let's just get to it.
Go.
Here we go.
My boy Clean.
You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Todd.
I'm Hootie, nigga.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave.
We did
It's
leave.
episode 158. Yes, 158 episodes. Nigga, we didn't leave because we dropped a special episode. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah, see?
yeah,
we
look at
always
that.
in your ear. You heard?
Always.
Shouts out to, again, all the people on the front line. I haven't said that in a while, but I got to say it again because the numbers are climbing yet again with this Amarion, with the Amarion strand.
That dancing? Got that dancing
Yeah,
virus?
the Amarion. I ain't finna call it a Mokrakron. Man, I'm a Krakron. No, Amarion.
Is that a fraternity or sorority too?
I don't know nothing about that. But yes, man, shouts out to people on the front line, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all vaccine, go get your boosters if you're gonna take it. Will, stop sending me that shit about the damn arm gonna fall off if you take the booster.
Fall off now.
I'm going to take my booster, okay? So
You're gonna fall off like the nigga with the fake arms on fall off.
Shit, definitely. gonna fall off.
we'll get to him later. But yeah, man. This week we had some. What's 2,800 plus 16%? Somebody do that math and I'll get back.
2,800 plus
Some.
16%.
16%.
I'll tell y'all while I'm going in a second. Why you do that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
But man, yeah, good to be back, man. We did take the week off. It was refreshing. We did drop a special episode with the Real Nino. If y'all haven't heard it, please get y'all ears on it.
Shout out to Real Nino.
Coming off Thanksgiving, had a good time now. Oh, look at Dez doing all the work. Let me see.
Yeah.
448.
So 32. We grew 16% in listenership, so we had like 32.48 now.
We climbing. Man.
Yeah, the Dummies Podcast.
Climbing, yeah.
We growing. We grew 16% last year. So to you new listeners who's in that 16%, thank y'all for coming on in. We hope to grow. Now that we know that number, we're gonna try to double that number.
Right.
Yeah, double, triple that number because we're not going anywhere.
We ain't gonna limit ourselves. We want to get that number as big as shit.
Yeah, as big as we can get it. So for all you new listeners and all you listeners who's been here, man, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend.
And go buy some merch.
And don't let Ken get right.
Please go buy some merch.
Right, because he'll try.
He gonna run y'all out.
Don't take it personal.
He don't mean nothing by it. He just let him speak his mind. Everybody have their opinions, even if they're different from yours. I've always valued people's opinions, especially the ones that's different from mine. Yeah. Because sometimes I like call somebody dumb or stupid or crazy. Or it's genius in your own right.
All right.
Whatever.
Where we at with the hoop?
Happy birthday to my wife, man. Oh, I got the leaning mic over this bit. Mike didn't fail.
Happy birthday, Grace.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
bud.
happy birthday, Granny. Love you. Hope you enjoy your day. We're gonna go find something to do fun today. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out like we always do. But enjoy your day. We've been good, man. We got to go home last week for Thanksgiving.
Saw that.
We got to see family and just hang around family. And I mainly did it for my wife because her parents are selling the house and they're moving to Houston from New Orleans. So this was really the last holiday in their home. And they got it's a nice ass, just the backyard. I could just sit in that bitch whether it's hot, cold, raining, no matter what. It's a cool ass backyard, man. But got to see family as well as my mom. She talking crazy as usual. Cooked big meal. I don't know why, because it was just me, my step-pops. Cooked big meal. Big pot of gumbo about this big. I don't know what she was gonna do with it because I only had about that much. But it was cool, man. And I said I was gonna do that a whole lot more as well with all of the shit that's going on. Just go see your family, be around your family. But my week was cool. Tired of driving, but it was cool. How about you, Todd?
Yeah, man, I had a pretty good holiday week myself. Thanksgiving, dope. I got a chance to go home after Thanksgiving, but I was in Montgomery for Turkey Day. That's always a good time. State ended up winning. They actually beat the shit out of Tuskegee, to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's a year of bragging rights there. Like I said, went to Mobile, saw my family.
How your family doing? Everybody good?
Everybody good, man. I got a chance to spend a little time with my granddaughter, man.
Grandpappy head
Granddaughter,
ass.
bro.
Old as shit.
Yeah. She, yeah, I get it now. Like how you know, like with Logan and your mom and the grandparents, and they always just let them do what the fuck they want to do, regardless of what it is. I get that.
So would you, because it's not very far apart. It's a little apart, but it's not very far apart. You're going to treat her a little bit different than you treat your daughter? Because it's not a very much of an age difference.
It's not really, it's not that much of a difference, but you got to be able to differentiate from parent and grandparent, because grandparents dropping their asses back off. Parent, you can't. That's, so you still got to kind of be stern with Taylor, but, it ain't going to be too much different treatment. But she's adorable, dog. Like, it does me proud to see Jalen as a parent. Like, he's a really good parent, and go figure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Being that he was so, we had him young and he ended up like he is. So, I'm proud of him.
You was 12 though.
Man, listen. he did wait till after high school to get started, and that was dope. But hey, he in it now. But and we got a chance. We moved, and that shit is definitely not.
Side note for all of my friends, I love all of y'all.
Yeah,
but I'm never helping y'all move again.
Damn, Hootie, you only did it like a day.
That nigga did 32 minutes. Exact.
And that's how much I
32 minutes.
That's how much I dislike it. Now I would do it if it's something like that, but I hate moving, man.
Bro,
I hate it.
You literally grab 5, 6, maybe 7 boxes.
I grabbed a lot, but I help you hire a team before I'm the one to help you move next time.
But I feel you though. I ain't gonna even lie, because that's some shit I'm never doing again. Like,
I hate that shit.
I did it because I had to, and
And it's probably because I moved so much in my life. Like, it was a span of one time in like 6 years I had moved like 5 times. Yeah. Like for real, in like 6 years I had moved every time my lease was up.
Well, y'all, shout out to y'all boys. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I hope my little gift that I did give you was, substantial enough to hold you over. But
did the job.
Yeah, that's my week, my holiday weekend, man. I missed the pod and we here, but stop. What about you, bro?
Cool little week, man. Thanksgiving was cool.
Hold on, I'm sorry. My bad. One more thing. I went to y'all class thing, the floor thing.
How was
Dope event. Dope event. But they'll make some modifications to it, I'm sure of it.
Why? Are they needed, you think? And is that your opinion?
Get rid of some of these outside people.
Like Todd?
They coming to flood it and mess it up. Like
but that wasn't it though. It wasn't.
That's what I was told.
You can't come, Todd.
From the
I wasn't the problem.
Who's the people in the knows, they said that's what it was.
I wasn't the problem, but it was cool though. Y'all throw a pretty dope event. I'm gonna give you your flowers. I'm not gonna hate like everybody else did on the internet. had a great event. You know
they said it was that mixed
and
with
the younger crowd.
Yeah,
the younger crowd.
letting the classes too young. They need to. They said they
need to have a cutoff.
You got to be 10 years removed. Or
it used to be. I felt like
something.
it used to be something like that, but I can't remember. So I ain't
Shout
gonna
out
say
LaFleur on your event. My bad, stop for interrupting.
Yeah, but it was cool, man. Moms came, first Thanksgiving, her in her new house. So we went over there, ate good. I ain't catch myself eating that much though. You know how like back in the day you'd eat like 52 plates and stuff. I ate that shit twice.
I had one plate.
One that night and then one the next day, and that was it. And it was a little baby plate the next day, so I can't really eat all that shit like that no more. I want to have it that one good time, and that's it.
But the crazy thing is, I'm with you on that, but I still found a way to gain weight, which is fucking nuts.
Well, that's because
what's going on, man?
Holiday, you eating and then just chilling and you drinking.
But it wasn't like that. It was like you said, that one plate that day, and that was it.
So you only ate one time?
On Thanksgiving, yeah, once that day and once the next day.
That's that approaching 40.
That metabolism.
Yeah. Father Time undefeated. I keep telling you niggas, man.
Probably because I drunk more bitter. Let's
go.
They're
dead. They're dead in a minute.
I ain't gonna have that. I ain't getting that on the field.
But nah, niggas so crazy, man.
So that on the field.
But nah, it was a dope little week, man. Content Factor got a new show coming in. We had a group of pastors that came through. Shouts out to them.
That's dope.
On the Conversation Matter podcast, man. For people who want to listen to a new dope podcast, that's Conversation Matters. Real dope. They'll be back in here.
Good message.
Coming soon. So yeah, man, it's been good. Also this week, for the people who listening, if you listen Monday, Tuesday, Content Factor is gonna be on the news. Check us out. We're gonna be on Fox 6 Tuesday morning from 7 to 9, I think it is. So yeah, we excited about that, man. So make sure that y'all, tune in, share it, like it, do whatever you do. Give us some feedback. I don't know. We don't know what we're doing. We're gonna wing it.
We're gonna wing it. Like we do everything, but we're gonna be good at it too, though.
Right. Sharing is caring.
Winging me good.
That's it on my week.
Hey, man.
Sounds like a good, fun, interesting week.
Yeah, we back, man.
Right.
I said something. Okay. Did y'all miss potting last week?
Yeah,
I did.
And like literally, I talked to Dez and I think it was the night before. And I was like, man, why we off? Let's pod. Let's just go pod again.
I was back.
I know.
I came back Saturday, so I was back. Todd wasn't back.
I wasn't back, baby.
Could have been a two-man week.
Right, that nigga
Three-man
he
week.
caught in traffic. Man, anybody who ever on Thanksgiving, anytime you travel on I-65, what you need to know is if you don't leave by 6:30, 7 o'clock, don't worry about it. It's going to take you 5 to 6 hours to get here, at least.
And it did.
That's why I came back Saturday morning.
Yeah, that's why, like, every time I go home, that Sunday, I leave about 5:30, 6 o'clock that morning because I don't want to be. I got stuck in that shit one time, and it took me 8 hours to get to Birmingham.
That's man.
Yeah, and I said never again.
Got a room.
Yeah, like,
I'm going to get a room.
I feel like it was one of them days you had to get back for something or something. You know how it be.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I know now. Get everybody out the way first. But like I said, I got a chance to spend time with my granddaughter before I left.
When you was in traffic though.
I saw her before I left.
Okay.
So
okay, gotcha.
So
that's worth the.
It was worth
sit.
it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
At that point, but we gonna try to get it done the day prior. Cause man, I don't recommend that for nobody. I hate traffic.
Man, what? And especially being out. Being on pandemic, nigga been working from home and being at home for the last 2 years. Anytime I go anywhere nowadays with traffic, boy, I hate it. I made a mistake and went on 280 about 4:30, 5 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Then forgot about it, didn't
Man, what?
I'm thinking that
And
shit
during the holidays?
280 traffic just different.
During the
Right, they
holidays
widen
is
the
extra different, boy.
They widen the highway out and it's still traffic. I don't even know how that's possible.
Shit keep growing. Keep on growing. Can't get no wider either. Probably need to be a little wider, but it can't get no wider.
Y'all see Jeff Bezos, whatever. You know, I always messed it up. He donated $100 million to the Obama Foundation. Basically did it in honor of John Lewis. And he told him, his only request is that they name it after John Lewis. That they name it like John Lewis Plaza. So
that's dope.
He been giving a lot of money away to black purposes, for black reasons. And it's been a lot. So I appreciate what he's been doing. Maybe he's trying to make up for something. I don't know and I don't care. But he's been doing good things, especially with the money.
Yeah. I mean, when you got that kind of money, that shit like $10 to that man.
It is. It really is, fool. It's like gas
For
money.
real.
It's like gas money.
Yeah. So
Yeah, she been donating a lot. She did a lot of stuff for schools and
for
stuff.
black colleges.
Yeah.
Philanthropy.
That's dope. I mean, when you got all that kind of money, shit, you can't take it with you, and it's only so much you can leave to your kids where they straight.
Do they have kids?
I don't know. I'm sure they probably do.
Is that enough to make sure it's just named after John Lewis, and not take that
100 million
that my boy approach?
Whatever,
And I want to know what y'all doing with this money as well. I want to make sure it's going to the right places and doing the right things with it. Don't just give him the name. Make sure it's being done right.
I think, given who he probably giving it to, he's
sure they're going to do it right.
Yeah, he's confident and comfortable in that.
No doubt.
Like
100 million.
My boy go shit like Obama gonna get that bitch, get a grill, goddamn.
Then he
Nigga gonna spend $20 million on his teeth, goddamn. He gonna get a whole bunch of chains and Lambos or something all of a sudden.
Didn't he give Van Jones something too?
Yeah. And the dude that went to that day they went to space.
One of those guys passed away.
Damn.
One of the younger ones, he passed away. It was like the son. He probably was 30 something. One of the guys who won that space trip passed away.
Sick? He might have been sick or something.
I don't think he was sick. See if you could find that. There's guy who goes to space with Bezos dies or passes away.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I ain't heard that though. My God,
nigga can say he went to space, goddamn.
Yeah, that's one on your bucket list.
Yeah, a businessman who flew to space last month with Bezos' company Blue Origin
49.
died in a small plane crash on Thursday. He was 49, according to New Jersey State Police.
That's crazy. Now I done flew to space and came
ain't
back.
Nothing happened.
And I done died in the atmosphere.
Right. On a little plane.
I ain't trying to laugh, at the
crazy,
thing, but damn, I done died in the atmosphere.
That's crazy, bro.
I didn't die out of space. I died in the atmosphere. Well, I tell you, boy.
Damn, bro.
Life crazy as a motherfucker.
As hell.
Rest in peace, young fella.
Yeah.
Damn. Bezos, money. Somebody who got it, but for the people who don't, there's a new law that will allow debt collectors to track people now on social media.
Debt collectors to track you on social media.
Yes, sir. They said that it's a new law that expands ways that debt collectors can come after. They be spamming the shit out of people already, calling the fuck out of people. So now they can come on your social media. I guess gonna leave comments on your post or something.
Right. Hey, this nigga owe us $100. He's stunned. You stunned. Why you stunned? You can pay us that $100.
They be like, hey, tag this post, goddamn. Everybody come in here, tag this post.
Don't be doing the money on me. You owe them student loans, goddamn.
Man, bro, that's crazy.
You gonna post that new car? They gonna be like, hey, on that comment.
I need that.
You know we see you, right?
Let me get that.
Nah, bro. Get on about your business, player.
Nah, that's crazy though. Like, they don't need no more ways to harass you. They already got $1 billion.
I guess they figure the phone ain't working because we won't answer that bitch no more. But nigga be answering their comments.
This is very true.
But it's kind of hard to find people. Well, a lot of people on social media. A lot of people I know, their name ain't on that motherfucker.
Hell no.
You gotta find that nigga on
Charles.
But you know how it go, man.
Got my shit together.
The ruler, Scoop the ruler, goddamn. Fuck is that?
But is that when it gets? That's when it gets deeper and face recognition, and we know this nigga eyes, and we know his phone number, and we know what it's connected to.
No.
His emails, and
the aliases.
You know they gonna
Shamika
figure
got
out.
my shit together. Jones. All of you know that shit.
With her same UAB.edu email. They found you by your email address, baby.
Dummy.
They don't get you by that edu email address. You better go start your Hotmail or some shit.
I sure wish I knew that because then I could get back in my MySpace. I just want to see what kind of pictures exist over that motherfucker.
And I use my UAB, and I don't even have my UAB.
You know, when we was going on Jenkins Spree, boy, I was trying hard to get in MySpace. Like, God damn. I know it's some shit over here. Because most people didn't delete their page. They just stopped using it.
I just stopped using that bitch.
Right.
I'm going to try it one day and see.
I mean, fuck, if I get in my shit, I'm telling you better guard your page. Because I'm finna, I know I'm going to go find what I'm looking for.
If I hit forgot my password on MySpace, it's going to go to my UAB.edu address. I might get lucky with my Yahoo because I didn't have my Yahoo forever. You never know. As a backup, two-factor or whatever it's called.
Hell no. Did y'all see the
clothes on though?
We still talking about money. Y'all seen the South Carolina woman? She got $10 million after stepping on a rusted nail in Walmart.
Yeah, you got a foot amputated, right?
Right, she had to lose her leg,
right.
her left leg.
Yeah.
Is that enough? You losing your leg for $10 million?
I'm not gonna volunteer to lose my leg for $10 million.
Say, hey, I'll take my leg for $10 million. No.
But if my leg happened to go somewhere,
you want $10 million?
Compensate me some kind of way,
handsomely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I was just about to compete in the marathon and the Olympics. I was gonna get an endorsement deal with Nike.
Oh yeah.
I
had shoes coming.
Hell yeah, I had shoes coming. Now they won't do the deal because I ain't got but one. You see what I'm saying? They gonna have to pay me handsomely for that shit.
Right.
Very handsomely.
I want the Bezos money.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's crazy. Is there a number where you would take to amputate your leg?
I don't think you could put a number on nothing like that.
On a whole leg.
Just talk about that.
I don't know how they came to that $10 million agreement, but like I don't know how you put a number on it.
Maybe they went in high, like
both of your legs,
200 million, and they say, okay, we'll settle for 10.
Hell no, that's a terrible settlement.
But she went through a lot of shit. Like she stepped on it. She had to have 3 surgeries because it resulted in an infection. So she had 3 surgeries, a separate amputation, and that's how she got the way she got.
That's crazy. You think the hospital where she had those surgeries at got to pay too?
That's probably who paying her, right? Or who you say paying her? Who paying?
Walmart.
Oh, Walmart. Oh.
And she was wheelchair bound.
It depends. It depends on if that hospital fucked up.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Or if they took the necessary precautions. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. That's crazy. Whole leg gone. Why you barefoot in Walmart anyway, though?
Probably wasn't.
Was she barefoot? Where you got that from?
I'm saying, how you step on the whole
created
nail
a storyline. You can
Oh,
step
fuck,
on
you
the
ever
nail.
stepped? I done stepped on the nail with some shoes
How
on.
thick you think your shoes are?
I'm telling you.
Nigga ain't walking in bricks, ain't he?
And if you know, Tug got some thick ass shoes.
Them
though,
Timberlands,
you know,
nigga what Timberlands everywhere. Shit, nigga, they ain't had no work boots on. They probably had some flip flops on. You never know.
Michael Jordan to the shoe ass.
Think about it.
Dummy.
Think about it. You might have had them Jordan flip flops on that day. It's going straight through them hoes.
I got you.
Nigga used to walk around in Debo's.
That nigga say barefoot.
This is very true.
Like she just walked in that bit. You lucky can't get right there. He would have got you bad for that one.
It was a back slap coming. Back slap you goddamn.
Shit, what the fuck this talking about? FedEx. FedEx. I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know if somebody tired of working or what's going on, but
baby.
I think it's for the second time. Was FedEx
Six times.
FedEx driver dumped packages at least 6 times into an Alabama ravine.
Why, bro?
You know how much work that take? Like to just dump all the shit out. You might as well just deliver.
They said it really affected nearly 500 families. They found at least 400 packages in the ravine near Blount County.
We thought them hoes just was gonna disappear. You didn't think them packages was gonna get found and be like, hey, this was on Tyrone truck. You tripping.
Them nigga track everything, bro. That shit got barcodes everywhere on it.
That's just stupid, man. And that's fucking up people. And I just learned today it's a federal offense, not just because it's the USPS. It's mail. Mail is mail.
Mail is mail.
Don't fuck with people mail,
Boy,
bro.
finna do some hard time.
If I'm not mistaken, you really not even supposed to put shit in people's
mailbox, right?
Who like us as a civilian?
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to touch, tamper, play with nobody's mailbox.
You do better going to the right down the street and dropping it off at the post office.
My boy didn't want to work, goddamn. My boy said, "Fuck it, it's holiday season. Holiday season, they done tripled up the packages on this bitch. I'm gonna drop them off.
If I'm sick of my job was a person looking at,
that's exactly what that was.
That's crazy, man. What you in jail for? Shit, throwing boxes in a river.
I'm gonna dump them in the river, put them out in y'all. And yellow.
This week we learned too. Capital One is the first giant bank to get rid of all overdraft fees. They're no longer, the bank head said that they're no longer giving bank fees. Overdraft fees was a big thing. A lot of the banks was actually kind of the way they was doing it. They was causing overdraft fees. So Capital One just announced that like, hey, look, we done.
I remember overdrafting $2. You owe us $288 for $2. Just let me have the $2, bro. Come on now, I'll get it back. I get paid Friday, man.
$288 for $2.
Right, like for real, food, that shit be enormous. Like it don't make sense. It makes no sense at all, the amount.
Yeah.
Just turn it into credit, basically.
Yeah. Right, because you got to pay it back.
All right, turn it into credit.
But you know, the banks used to make a shitload of money off of
fees.
Yeah, just feeing your ass to death.
And they gonna do it.
Yeah, man, but good, man, for Capital One. I hope the rest of the big banks follow suit, man.
Yeah.
Follow suit. Charge me $2 for my $2 going on.
That shit should be illegal. Really.
You part of the problem, dog.
No,
at least you was.
I don't work there anymore.
So you were part of the problem. Calling me about $2 overdraft fees.
I ain't never call you about nothing.
Just put that bitch right on there.
Yep. Charge him.
Can I get this wave?
Nope. Let me put it in number 2. Don't work like that.
Nope, you owe it.
Yep.
You had too many.
Yep. But Hood, I got something for you, man. Study. Did you know that in 18 states, oral sex is illegal?
Why? Is Alabama one of them?
Yes, indeed. Arizona, Florida, Idaho, Kansas, Louisiana.
You can't get head in Alabama, but you can fuck a horse. Like some shit, like some shit in some states. I don't know where this shit came from, but in some states it's still legal to have sex with animals, but can't get head though. No head, but you can have sex with a horse. You tell that nigga be weird, boy.
It's a rough week this week, guys.
God damn. What the fuck did that come from?
Look up some states. Can you fuck animals? Yeah.
Who wants to? I told you. I don't know what this nigga internet browser look like.
You typed. Hey, look. I don't know what he typed in it. Look.
It said one. Look, listen. I'm reading. It said one wonders why in the world the Alabama legislature would fail to pass a bill that makes it a crime for somebody to have sex with an animal. Who they ain't just talking?
No, we didn't think that you wasn't talking.
That's what I'm saying though. They gonna say you can't get head, but you can fuck you can do some bestiality.
This nigga gonna get dead, bro. Say this boy wild.
Yeah, that's a wild.
Hey, before I do this, let me make sure.
But hey, Dez, it ain't illegal. Now if you put getting head in there, you might get in trouble.
I ain't never got that before. Or David. For the record.
What you talking about? I hope you talking about bestiality.
No, I put a cap on my head or something. No, nigga,
but once again,
stop talking to me about bestiality. That's just a topic I don't even want to talk about.
I feel you, but like I said, it's crazy that it's illegal to get head, but bestiality is perfectly legal here.
Hold it.
What?
You got a dark ass mind.
No, I didn't. I didn't create that or make that up.
Hey, but how he know
how
that?
you even know that's
because for the same reason. Listen, let me
just
answer.
How Dad did it.
No.
Can I do this?
No. For the same reason. For the same reason why y'all always come to me with the studies. I be seeing the studies.
Oh my God. This nigga said.
It's
perfectly fine to fuck an animal, but you can't get head. Wait, Hootie.
I be seeing
you know that's legal? Like, who knows?
I be seeing the studies, man.
My God.
Just like that study right there.
I got you.
Yeah. I saw that study before. I didn't agree with it, but I saw it.
Man, boy. Ooh.
Jesus.
So get you a dog.
No, man.
It's not a woman who gonna get you.
No, don't do none of that shit.
To the state of Alabama.
And Dez, when they get a hold of your browser, you in trouble.
You gotta clear your browser history. That boy.
Have y'all ever
fuck animal?
Going back to sex with humans of age, the right appropriate way as married individuals
without oral sex.
Have you guys ever had sex so much that orgasms made you gag?
Never.
Or made you want to throw up?
Never. I guess I ain't having to know.
I had a.
Oh fuck!
Not me. No. But I was about to say a half name somebody gag. But it's never made me gag.
Dummy.
I don't know what's up on the other side of the table.
You asked about gagging. How? I was in New Orleans.
I hope it was. Well, in Louisiana, it's illegal to make people gag. I hope you had like a.
I was in Vegas. Is it in Vegas?
Like a. Actually, you could do that.
I was in Vegas. Nah.
I was saying because Will Smith revealed that he had so much sex at one point that when he orgasmed, it'll make him gag or vomit.
Yeah. I'm ready for y'all. Y'all gonna sign a petition?
They gotta take that nigga phone, man.
No, it's both. They got the petition out to not allow him or Jada to do any more interviews, and like 12,000 people have signed it. I will sign that.
Hey, they been wilding over there, man. I'm
both
telling
of them,
you,
man. It's time for them to go away. But
I ain't never had that much.
I've never wanted to gag unless I just was drunk as fuck while having sex, and
it
wasn't because of the sex.
And she was stank or something.
No, get out of there if that's the case, dog.
Like, I don't understand how you had that much.
Dog, keep going.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't smell it.
What is that? Taking something under the bed.
I don't know what's the.
Dummy.
I can't wait to Can't Get Right get back, man. We need order around here.
You gonna be ready for him to go as soon as
he the only one keep it in order.
Oh, okay.
What?
5 years for some head.
Oh yeah, boy. Yeah.
5 years in prison and fines of up to $2,000 if you get head in Louisiana.
In every state, there's these old archaic laws that just people forget about and don't know it's a law, and they just never probably changed none of that stuff.
Do y'all see some people using that to their advantage? Well, it's against the law. I can't give head.
Probably. Yeah. You can see that definitely happen.
Probably so. Ain't no telling.
No.
Y'all ready for a new Jack City?
New Jack City.
Man, you got to leave certain classics alone, and that's one of them, I think.
Yep, the screenwriter Barry Michael Cooper said that they're working on a New Jack City sequel and a prequel.
I watch the
prequel, yeah.
I don't know. It depends. I've been liking what 50 been doing with prequels and sequels and things like that. So if it's good, I'll watch it. Right. But if it's bad, we'll come in here and talk about it. I never had a problem with keeping shit going or doing something else to something we saw. Like if you make another Juice, it better be fucking amazing.
I just don't feel I think it's room for it because I said this before. Like I don't think we don't have any good movies like that tell today's time period. Like you don't have a New Jack City or a Juice or Colors or Boys in the Hood that show modern times that's good.
What they gonna show?
What you mean? The same thing they showed in those movies we named, but just from a modern time.
And that's what I'm asking. Like, what's the modern day that? Like,
shit, I don't know about those things.
A modern day Juice or a modern day New Jersey Drive or like.
Shit, they still New Jersey driving, ain't it?
Shit, them niggas doing that shit daily in Atlanta.
That's a low key classic.
All these home invasion stuff.
Right.
You can it gotta. It's
gonna be some social media shit or something. Let's spy on these niggas on social media and go rob.
All these, I'm beefing with 16th Street and you from 13th Street and all that. Like, yeah, man, it's plenty of modern day times to do it.
That's what I was asking. Like, what was it gonna be?
Yeah, I mean that Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, those movies, you leave them alone.
I do want to know what happened at the end of. Keep going, like the Menace to Society, so the Boys in the Hood. Like, what happened next? What Trey went?
He told you. He went to school. You know what I mean?
And then what?
Shit, I don't know. He maybe lived in
Atlanta. What happened to Jada Pinkett's son in Menace to Society? Seeing all of that shit, them guns, them bullets flying over his head.
He went to the league.
Yeah, he went to counseling.
I want to make the script.
I want to see it. I want to see it like a little kid on his big wheel riding and niggas getting shot all around him. How that nigga grow up? Yeah. What happened in his life?
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, just think when the movie went off, nigga, you left the theater one or two ways. Like, damn, I hate Ricky got killed. You don't want to relive that shit again, do you?
No, but me being older, I want to see what happened next now. Like what happened? Like life goes on.
I get it.
So how did their life go on?
Ricky's son, first round draft pick, boy.
I'm gonna do this for my dad. I'm gonna wear the same number as him.
See,
you can be written. I get it, but
I feel you though. Like there are some movies that you should leave alone, but I still feel like if it's done right, and I just feel like the things that happen now, they just don't do them right. It's like they don't even take time to do them right. Like that last Coming to America.
But whose fault is that?
I don't know.
Is that our fault or their fault? Because they know like shit just goes away so fast nowadays. Everything go away. Ain't nothing.
Well, then don't do it.
Ain't nothing sticking around. But I can make me a quick
buck. What you say? Do it right. I did. Do it right.
I did. But if you can make a quick buck off, you can make a quick $100 million off of Bad Menace to Society too. Why not?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Put that bitch up. You don't even have to like go through all the theaters and stuff.
All these old niggas about to go watch it just to see if it's good or bad and talk about it.
Because we watched a lot of Coming to America.
Yeah.
It was pretty awful. It's pained me to say, but I didn't expect it to be.
I ain't seen a new print since.
Yeah.
Before or since.
I mean, but just like stuff like that, it's just too. You can make a live New Jack City. It's hard to make a new Coming to America.
I think
that's true.
Yeah, and like hood movies.
That lead that one alone.
You know what I think could have a real good sequel to it? Life. As old, but like they got free.
Right.
They are free.
Right.
And they can. And
I don't know what
older now. They're a little older, so they can when you mess them up, make them look older. Right. They're gonna look even older.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, they did good with that though. They Huda.
They did.
Yeah, they look old then.
I mean, but I think it'll be better now because they're a little older, just naturally.
They look old. Same look.
They're gonna have bigger stomachs naturally. Well, Martin will. Eddie still fit.
Boy.
Yeah. Man, bro.
But and do you be
like making Scarface too?
Do you? That's a little different because the
Scarface got out of that though. Yeah,
he dead. He went out with a bang. He went out
another Scarface.
Well, you sound like get right over there.
What I said? He died.
Dummy.
Country of us.
That nigga's not from New Orleans no more, boy. That nigga from Alabama. I tell you.
Clear Hooter.
But he died.
Food.
Fella, they're dead.
Anytime I go home, niggas call me country. I be feeling bad.
Fella, they're dead.
Like, damn, I am. But fuck it. But what I was about to say, I forgot.
CT.
Yeah.
I really forgot. I was talking about a movie. And then Tyler fucked me up with Scarface 2. Okay, so I don't know. Fuck it. I forgot, man. Tyler fucked me up.
Bear with us this week, all right? Just stick with us.
It's about some movie shit, but whatever.
But we was talking about modern day times, man. Clarence Avant.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you new niggas, man. I don't know what y'all on.
No, they got a suspect.
They do.
Yeah, they caught him. I
suspect.
think
They caught a suspect. Oh, he was on video. They caught him like a day or two later.
Okay.
Didn't they catch him about to rob another house or something? Yeah.
Man, but for y'all don't know what we're talking about, Clarence Avant, he had a special on Netflix. He's a music executive. His wife was fatally shot and killed in a home invasion. We talking about, I don't know her age, but she's an elderly woman, somebody's grandma, of course. But I mean, it was a time when old people were just off limits. Fool.
Yeah.
Like they were off limits, but these niggas are preying on these older people now.
Yeah.
Why do you have to kill an older lady of that age? She ain't about to harm you in no form,
right?
No matter, no nothing.
And if you Google her and you see this lady, you can see that, you know, he, young or old, he could have just simply just let this lady, you know, sit in the corner because she, you know, she probably was scared.
This I don't know, like it's crazy, man. Rest in peace, you know.
Right.
I think her name was Jacqueline
Avant.
Yeah, man, that's sad. But like, you see all these different, like, you see so many home invasion stores out there in Cali, man. Like, and we saw the lady got robbed in her driveway with her child right there. You know what I'm saying? We saw the dude get robbed in the restaurant.
In the restaurant,
sitting down eating, got robbed in the middle of a restaurant. Like, do y'all think it's something to that? Like, is this, you know how they always said that there was going to be a big gap, and the gap is getting wider between the haves, have-nots, people who have stuff, people who don't. Is it that people getting that desperate that they trying to go get it like that, or is this just what happens?
It's just what happens it's evolution. Even criminals, evolution happens. Like, shit gets crazier. Crime gets wilder. And it gets crazy. Like, sometimes it's just some people are just that crazy. Like, me personally, I don't never, no matter how bad I get,
right,
I'm going to sleep under a bridge before I go rob this lady right here, or before I go rob a nigga up in a restaurant with a gun.
Right.
Some people just crazy, and it is the evolution.
That lady
of
up there having a good time playing with her kids, not even paying attention.
That's the shit that she paid for. Like, she go to work every day potentially, or whatever she does, she pay these bills. This is what she
and
did.
You can see them coming from over there, so they playing.
He running.
They coming from the car.
He trying to get to it.
At first, I just saw that. At first, when I looked at that, I thought they just was walking by. And
no, he got out that car.
I saw it just now.
Like, that's crazy.
Like, and they try to make it look like they just walking by. Like, nah, nigga, y'all know y'all ain't walking by. Y'all know what y'all got on your mind. Like, that's crazy.
Like,
man.
I mean, bro,
that lady there with her baby.
Yeah, it's sad.
Like, I don't know what these new niggas on.
Hey, man, take everything but my baby right now.
Right.
Here you go. Take everything.
Yeah.
What else you want? Here you go. Take it all. Man,
that's sad, bro. But
and especially the one with the nigga in the restaurant too. Like, women, sometimes I didn't see. I saw a lot of women. Like, he wouldn't be my man no more.
Man, you crazy, man. Somebody robbing you,
I wouldn't
and they got a drop on you. Give it to them.
Give it to
them.
them.
It's material.
It's material.
And y'all who say that, I wouldn't want to be your man no more. Cause I ain't about to die.
I don't know what you
for this
expecting.
watch.
Right. Like, what you expect this man to do?
I ain't about to die for this ring. Man, here, take this ring.
Man, here you go.
I got insurance. Here you go.
All right.
Man, you got to get that shit up. Your life more important than whatever material thing that they trying to take from you.
And like, I don't know what it is. Like, is it I'm supposed to stand up for you just to stand up for you and get killed? Or for us and
you're
get
going to
killed?
be like the memes that they've been with
right,
you see, bro. Damn, I knew this shit wasn't going to work.
With a cloud. Nigga in the clouds. Nah, get out of here. Ain't about that. I'm letting you know now, wife, if we ever get a nigga pulled a gun and they want your ring, give them your ring. Yeah. Give them your watch. Give them your car keys. Man, that shit'll come back.
You hear that shit a lot, though, like especially in like New York and L.A., like them boy big robbers. You know what I'm saying? You get robbed a lot.
But this like... you literally like this is in a restaurant. Like they are not there alone. There's other people around them eating, man. But just walked up on them and put that iron in his face.
With big extended clip on their things. They take 8.
Just keep eating.
That wouldn't be my man. Man got big long clip out there long.
It's crazy, bro.
Fuck that pride, nigga. I got enough pride to be living till tomorrow. Yeah. What, you want these socks, nigga? I give you these socks. You got my socks.
She be mad. She
white beater.
You know what? Now that I survived, I'm gonna go get me another you.
Right.
What's wrong with you? Nah, but I don't know what's going on with all these robberies and home invasions, man. It just make you think, you know. protect.
But times
yourself.
are tough too, though. Times are tough for a lot of people. So people need to understand that and protect yourselves.
But man,
because I get it, and I just sat here and said I never do it and get to that point. But there are some people who will.
I literally passed by like numerous amounts of places on the way here with hiring signs outside.
Niggas don't want to do that no more, people.
So you would rather sit down and potentially take from people and potentially end up in jail,
Yeah,
than go and get a job. Like, I mean, it's not a good trade-off.
The saying has always been
You gonna get caught, bro. It's nothing that you do that's not supervised or watched anymore. Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna have a camera phone now. You got cameras on poles now. Like everything you do, it's recorded.
Right, and right before them niggas walked there, they probably came from a gas station. They on camera with the same clothes on, the same body build. Oh, this Johnny from down the street.
Now you gotta go and sit down for 10, potentially 5 to 10 years because you didn't want to go and fill out a job application. Mm-hmm. I can't feel sorry for people like that.
You gonna work at Popeyes though?
If it requires me to, if I can't do nothing else, yeah. I got a family. Okay. I ain't gonna rob nobody. Not me.
I feel you.
Not me. I'm just not. I ain't built like that. Call me soft or whatever.
Call me whatever you want.
Right.
I had a gun that I hadn't seen in 6 years.
You know how bold you got to be to like a home invasion though. You don't know
what.
You ain't never. If you've never been in it, you don't know what's on the other side of that door. You don't know where you walking into. You don't know nothing about nothing. You just going in there
blind.
Niggas crazy, man.
Praying that them folk don't do nothing to you.
You got to be a different kind of tough.
Right. But be careful, be safe, protect yourselves, especially women. Like women understand that you are prey, and them predators are out here. You can think you're just going to Walmart just to go to Walmart. Right. Be aware. Be aware at all times.
Yep. Versus. We saw 3 6 Mafia and Bone had their verses. What that was, Thursday night?
Yeah, Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday night. Dope. There was a little scuffle. They had everything you needed. Classic songs,
real life
scuffles,
verses, baby.
But it was dope verses, man. Did y'all get a chance to watch it? And if so, what's y'all thoughts? Y'all takeaways? Who y'all say won?
This wasn't the verses I would have expected that from. I kind of would have. I would have expected more of the fight from a Gucci Jeezy, something like that. But I didn't. They never had any tension before, no beefs, no nothing.
The way Dipset and whatchamacallit was acting, I thought they might have got the.
But New York niggas just talk aggressive. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They may be cool, but they just talk
kicking each other and shit though.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Grabbing legs and shit. Like nigga, what? But this is the one I did not expect it from.
Right. And I didn't expect it to go left like that either because these niggas are so fucking old, bro. Like you had a whole Soulja Boy Bow Wow thing. You had a whole young nigga. Like niggas that's way younger.
I wouldn't have wanted to fight Juicy J anyway. You didn't see that suit my man had on? That's that what's that nigga? Show Nuff. That nigga had on a Show Nuff fit. For y'all that never seen Last Dragon, go look up Show Nuff. That boy had on a whole Show Nuff fit. I wouldn't have fought him that day. I would have had to wait to catch him in a white tee or something.
Yeah. Show Nuff. But these niggas also gotta understand that, man. Like this shit ain't just you can't just get on there talking crazy to everybody either.
You ugly motherfuckers.
All of y'all ain't friends, man. Y'all might think y'all something.
Who y'all, based on what you saw, who won?
Oh man.
3-6.
3-6.
Dez?
3-6.
Yeah, I say 3-6.
3-6,
but don't get me wrong.
But don't get me wrong. Bone held their own. Shit. That's what I keep telling y'all. Coming in bitch with these blowout victories, man.
They won 4 songs instead of 6. Wipe out. Wipe them completely out.
You know, that nigga think everything a wipe out.
Right.
But yeah, man, it was dope, man. Cool to see what Verse is going to do next. It be seeming like, man, they running out of stuff.
Do they have to change, though? Do they have to be more protective?
Listen,
like we can't have that happening.
Right.
Now the niggas on the stage, when you're not involved in none of these songs, don't need to happen. Now, and I get it. Like, these are your celebrity fans, they're your friends or whomever. Cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of people on that stage. Yeah, it was way too much.
Way too much chaos up there.
I want to see, another Southern classic. We've already gave it to you, the Dummies, but I wouldn't mind seeing 8-Ball, MJG, and UGK. Man. You know, let Bun B get up there and do the thing.
Yeah.
Who would y'all say is responsible for the fight?
Bone.
Juicy for saying suck my dick? Yep. Or Bone for just speaking their mind? I think the suck my dick took it over the top.
You ugly motherfucker.
I don't mind ugly.
Say that shit with so much sass.
Right. Like a nigga with a perm. He said it like a nigga.
Dummy.
He said it like a nigga with a perm.
Old ass auntie.
Ugly motherfuckers.
But yeah, man, you can't really just throw microphones and water bottles because niggas won't let you rap.
I don't mind. Niggas call me ugly. I don't care, but don't hit me with the suck my dick in public. The world to see. Yeah, like suck my dick. And then that's when the bottle came flying.
You niggas sit on this motherfucking podcast and call each other bitches all the time. Fuck niggas. Well,
we homeboys. That's a little different. Like,
that
you know,
is,
that ain't.
that is.
And I don't think we call each other that on this podcast.
Not on purpose.
Not on.
It slipped out a few times.
Yeah, it has.
Slipped out a few
A
times. But
lot of times
and it
it's
was
not
in a
us.
joking matter.
No.
Yeah,
It was
look.
never in a fussing, like in an argument that's never came out.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's not us, but you know, I get it. It's,
That nigga, he meant it.
Yeah, he definitely meant
He meant it. Well, I don't know if he meant it, but he said it with aggression, I'll say.
Call me ugly with aggression.
That's okay.
But you know what was funny? That China Black. I mean, not China Black. What the name is? The girl, Gangsta Boo. Like, you ain't had your motherfucking pills today.
Who she was talking to?
The nigga who threw the mic.
I missed that. I don't remember that.
That's why y'all
Yeah, Gangsta Boo. She was janking shit out that nigga.
I missed all that. I don't know how I missed that.
And that's how
You ain't had your medicine today.
and when they get like that, it's a different kind of verses because niggas start getting personal, niggas start getting sensitive.
But they went on.
They went on and had a great show.
In respect, they went on and had a great show after that, like a long show. Yeah, and it went
Because niggas
good.
was still shook. Like, these niggas really on this bitch fighting. Like,
Yeah, man. Swiss, man, call me. I got some good ideas, man. But I'm gonna give you a free one. UGK, 8-ball MJG.
them niggas got big bag and they continuously getting that hoe. We ain't doing it for free. We all ideas cost. Swiss.
And Stock just gave it away.
Because I had already said it. So what I'm gonna go back? Hey, don't listen to what I said earlier. Delete that, Des. Okay, when it
Verbiage.
come out, put a
Verbiage ain't a written
Listen to
contract.
that.
He may have said that shit.
I don't think you ever. I don't know if you get that one.
Hold on, what you said? Verbiage ain't a written contract? It kind of is. And I'm
It is?
holding Barron to his.
I don't give a fuck what I said. It ain't no-
I think a verbal contract is a contract, like in the court of law. Some
I was
big
gonna say
shit.
in court, if you agree to it, if you admit to a verbal agreement,
Yeah. Des put up no limit cash money. If you get that, that would be great.
That would be awesome.
That would be pretty dope. But
That would be awesome.
I don't know if you get it.
You don't.
I just don't think. I think Pete would do it. I don't know if Birdman would.
I know Birdman wouldn't, and I don't know if everybody
you
would
don't
do
think
it
he
with.
would, though?
Because I don't think
'Cause he just-
I think Pete can get everybody together. I don't think
Even
Birdman
if they
can.
don't, they can play the music. They
play the music.
They can play it. They can do it. But I just don't think you get it. from
And I
Birdman.
don't want to see Birdman do it against Pete.
It's got to be everybody.
I want to
would.
see. I want to see the real.
To me,
understand.
Birdman,
Birdman
the
got to be
livest
there.
man you put in front of a camera.
You got to have Birdman now.
I'd rather
With
have
a mic. Him
I'd
and
rather
Manny
have the
Fresh.
Waynes and the Juvies.
Of course,
and
but-
I'd rather. That's what I'm just.
Of course, but
You got to
Birdman,
have Birdman.
Birdman is very entertaining in front of a camera, man. He just got that aura about himself. Like every time you cut
remember
that
Breakfast
camera on.
Club interview, boy? That shit still remains.
I think
Yeah, the way
Birdman-
he talked, the way he
Right.
talked. to him.
Birdman too cool to do it. I think this is his aura is too cool.
No, man, it's just like a show.
Did y'all
if they
see the
do it
Bird-
like that? They did. It'll be a show. And
Y'all saw the Birdman and NBA YoungBoy cover?
Yeah. Hey, you
That
guys.
nigga so crazy. They said one of them looked like they have a stroke, but I can't tell which one. The internet went crazy.
God, bro.
I ain't talking about y'all. I can't wait till it come out.
I like y'all too, but shit, hey man, the internet said it's not me, Birdman. I just thought it was funny.
Did y'all see Memphis? A city official in Memphis said that they're gonna rename a street in South Memphis after Young Dolph.
Dope.
That's dope.
Dope.
Super dope.
Hopefully, it's one of those streets that his kids own property on.
Right.
That'll be super dope.
That'd
Nigga,
be
I
super
got a street with my daddy name on it.
Yeah.
A house on the street with my daddy name on it. Super cool. Man.
Yeah,
Rest
that
in peace,
definitely.
Dolph, man.
Yeah,
That's
rest in
still crazy.
Yeah, man. Like,
That's crazy, bro.
I hope it just doesn't die out. Like, I'm not saying that I want to know what fully happened, but I want to know somebody got caught for doing it. Cause I just don't like when niggas do shit like that. Like, if you got the street beef, keep the street beef, whatever it may be. I don't know, so I can't speak on it. But going and shoot a nigga at the cookie station and fucking up the whole cookie station and doing all of that, it's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
But that goes along with what the shit we was talking about earlier. These niggas these younger niggas this is different generation.
Yeah, I don't know,
robbing
they
niggas in
cold,
stores
man.
and robbing niggas in restaurants and robbing a mama walking her kid in a stroller. Like shit's crazy, man.
Man, my mom had a conversation. They done mix hustlers with gangsters. It used to be you got hustlers was different from the gangster. Now,
Yeah, they all one thing now.
yeah.
I can see that. But I was having a conversation about like we was talking about shootings and the thing that happened. Now, I think we might even touched on this before, but do y'all really think that it's much different now than it was back then?
No.
Because the crime rate is way lower than it was in like the early 90s.
That's why I said no. It was I think them niggas was crazy. Like
That's what I'm saying. That's the only difference. Like cameras, you got you like Todd and them saying, you just seeing it.
it's just different. That's
Now
all it
I
is.
still think it was rules back then.
I
Like
was just about to say, it's
they
definitely
probably had
rules.
different kind of rules, but it was bad.
Well, it was rules, but I don't know how much because I remember growing up hearing about in the hood,
Yeah, that's true.
little 6-year-old kids dying in drive-bys.
Yeah, that's true.
Casualty of war. Like
You just didn't have the social media or the ability to see it or hear about it so fast.
the rules of the hood has
Right.
always been the rules of the hood, man. Niggas,
Like Dez just said, we wouldn't have saw them people get robbed or the lady get robbed. We wouldn't have known nothing about that.
But it probably
because it
been
was
happening.
way in California. We wouldn't have known it.
it's just I don't know, man. We just older and we understand it more, but
Yeah, and that's
This
another
shit just
thing too.
been
When you
going-
get older, you kind of start looking
this
at
shit's
stuff.
been going on since forever, man. It's been the same since forever. The hood has been the hood since forever. The suburbs has been the suburbs since forever, and people been getting robbed in the suburbs since forever.
I guess I just look at it from a standpoint of, like you said, yeah, we're older, but I don't really just like I'm just big on just like codes, like certain shit you just don't do, like
Like what?
kids off limits. You don't fuck with kids.
But-
You don't fuck with older people.
But that's what.
But is it different? Because kids been dying in my hood, older people been dying in my hood.
Not at this kind of rate though, man. Like
I
they
don't
are
know.
actually
He just
targeting
said.
these
I think.
people.
I think he
I
just
think it's-
said. He just said it's down.
like violent crimes and stuff. Right now, it's up compared to where it was, but where it was in the early 90s, it's not even close. In the early 90s, it was way up here, and like now it's kind of like down here. You know what I mean? So it's not even the same.
We just see it more, man.
I
but-
think you just see it more. But I mean, I'm with you. It should be rules and codes. And I think back then people had rules and codes, but I think innocent people have always gotten caught up in other people bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Been hearing about kids dying from stray bullets for the longest, man. My whole
Right.
life.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's sad, man. Like, you just think about like how many innocent people gone or, just people life just thrown away over nothing
Over
most of the
nothing.
time.
Right.
Biz ass week in sports. Music.
Yeah.
Did anything drop? I sent a list of a whole bunch of stuff that's gonna drop. Ross had a nice little rollout of stuff he keep, putting
I
out.
like his little rollout. I like his little Mary J too with Khaled. I like how Ross rolled out his track list. It's new. It's different a little bit,
Right.
and it's cool. It's cool. It looked like, and it's only 10 songs too. So I think that's gonna be 10 songs of Ross.
Right.
What Ross is like that. It's hard to explain, but just that Maybach music type Ross. The
You can
entire
just make
time
good
with
music.
Dream type Ross, with Jasmine Sullivan
Yeah.
type Ross.
Right.
Just some songs, some good ass songs, and not just no bullshit thrown in here
Right.
everywhere.
We
That Wayne and Cordae was cool too.
Yeah. You had Havoc and Styles P drop Wreckage Manor, and Joel Ortiz drop Autograph.
I've been listening to Joel Ortiz since he dropped.
Me too.
That was before
That shit is a dope
Thanksgiving.
album, right.
And that shit pretty good.
Right. We weren't here to drop that one, but that one that's definitely a dope album.
Yeah, ESTG. He dropped that. It was like a little 4-pack.
EB, gotcha.
It's pretty dope. I liked it.
Mhm.
It's
I like
what he do.
Yeah, and like Dad said, that Sinister with featuring Lil Wayne, Cordae and Wayne, that's a dope track.
They got a video too.
Yeah. They drop
Yeah,
all
a
that
nice
same
little
day.
video.
Yeah, the video dope. Based out like, the Fred Hampton type shit. You know what I'm saying? Black Panther shit.
I was
So,
trying to find that damn thing.
That was
I said,
2 days ago, the anniversary.
Yeah.
With Fred Hampton and damn.
yesterday, wasn't it? What did it?
Yesterday or the day
The
before.
4th was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Didn't I send
Rest
Baron
in
a
peace.
list
That's
of
when he
all
died,
them
Fred
songs
Hampton.
that's supposed to drop?
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry,
sent
rest
it.
in peace.
Mhm. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you
You
did
put it
send
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know it's
It was album. It was
Albums
albums
that's
supposed to
dropping.
drop, and the ones that have dropped too.
That's okay. We'll get to them eventually. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a lot of decent music. R&B we won't talk about much. I just saw it in the car. Khaled Khalid.
Khalid. He dropped some shit. Right.
I like Brent, but I never fully listened to one of his projects.
Who?
Brent Fires.
I don't even know who that is.
R&B singing.
R&B singing, yeah.
I like him. I like his music. I just still for some
See,
reason.
man, music too. That shit like
that shit all over the
Netflix
place.
shows and Hulu shows. Like it's hard to keep up with all these dope
That
artists.
shit all over the place. For his singing, his rapping, his women, his men.
But that shit,
his soul. It's a whole lot of shit going on.
It's
right now.
almost like combining the two. Like it's really like no ballad type singers. No,
Fool.
Fool.
The Spotify lists have came out of your top artists.
Yeah.
And I saw some shit. I was looking at somebody's list like you have listened to 53 different genres. But on one of them, it was Chicago style rap, Southern style rap, West Coast style rap. Is that shit different genres?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not just
West
rap no more?
Coast, hell, it's not different genres according to the DSPs or whatever.
According to
but
them,
the music is
they
definitely
the
different.
ones who labeled it that. Spotify labeled it Chicago rap.
I will say, and this might sound contradictory because we said contradictory. That ain't
Right the second time. I don't know what
You got it right next one.
Dummy.
Good job when you second try.
I said it the first time. What happened to all the chicken tenders? What they doing?
They extinct, motherfucker. They going extinct. Even though chicken's still here, they ain't got
That
no
ain't
more
what
fingers.
you said. You said something else.
Ain't nobody else heard it.
Extinctions.
Ain't nobody else outside here. Ain't
Man,
nobody
stop!
heard
You
it.
made me forget what I was finna say. You know,
We talking about rap. Go.
Yeah, because we always said like, remember like a year or two ago, we was kind of like, man, everything kind of sounds Southern. But now I think now you're starting to get back to where people sound like where they from, and I like that. I
do
like
too.
it. So
I love
when you
it.
saying is there different places, yeah, because I can hear it. I'm starting to.
Well, not places, but genres in particular.
I think so. Because believe it or not, I'm starting to hear a lot of rappers now take that ESTG, take that Detroit style flow and that beat, and they meshing it in their music now. But it's Southern rappers doing it.
Does he sound like something else, or does he sound Detroit?
He Kentucky.
Yeah,
He from
Well,
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Does he
And
sound Kentucky? What does he sound?
I don't know what
Yeah,
Kentucky would sound like,
you
but
can't-
his rap, the beats do sound like that Detroit sound, but it's
He's rapping this.
his rap flow is totally different. I'm seeing a lot of people using his cadences.
And is it his or is it someone else?
I ain't never heard nobody use the way he flow. The way he rap and his style has been, to me, his. If you listen to it, it doesn't sound like that Detroit style. I know what you're saying.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, outside of the track that you sent, I hadn't dove into the other three. So I guess I need to listen to it. But yeah, I like his flow.
It's a good
though.
listen. It's a great listen.
I love his
It's
flow.
basically a continuum of his last project,
Right.
but it's good.
Yeah.
It's good if that's what you like. I like it.
Yeah.
I like fresh, young, street shit.
Yeah.
And he's like a Gotti offspring. So
I
he's
like
that
good
Gotti umbrella, sort of say.
And my music has to be like my mood. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't wake up in the morning and listen to drill. You know what I'm saying?
I can if I'm going running.
You wild. You wake up in there. When that young boy,
What if you go into the gym?
That's in the gym. I can listen to it when I get in the gym.
You can't listen on the way. You can't
Hell
get hype
no.
on the way.
I probably ain't got nothing
I ain't
on
not
the way
Gotti.
'cause I'm
I
waking
think
up.
it's time for Gotti. Gotti got to put a compilation album together. He got too many great, good artists not to have.
I think they
Let
all
them do
got
their
too much
thing.
motion.
He got.
I think they all doing too much.
Right.
I think if Gotti wanted, Gotti gonna get.
I mean, if he
Of course.
wanted it, but
If
they
he
doing
wanted it.
too much right
Come
now.
on, Gotti, put that together. I want to hear all of them niggas. Ain't got it in there. You don't got to be that all at the same time.
But he got a soccer team. I don't.
He got a team.
So there you go. So
He got a team, boy.
he probably doing some other shit, getting money elsewhere. Let them boys do the labor shit. Take his hands off of it right now.
We want good music, Gotti. So that's good.
Football, sports.
Foosball with gargantuan.
We saw the championship Saturday. We saw the outcome of that. Playoffs have been set now. But just before we even get to playoffs, just what was y'all thoughts of some of the championship games that we saw? Alabama, Georgia.
It turned out like I thought it was going to turn out. A lot of people were saying that Georgia was going to beat them. I didn't think that. And I spoke on that. I don't think that Georgia's offense is, even though their defense is good, I didn't think their offense was good enough to stick with Alabama. And I didn't think their defense was good enough to just continuously stop Bama.
Facts.
I thought Alabama would lose. I thought Georgia would win. But I wasn't finna bet or say like it was going. I knew it was gonna be a close ass. I thought it was gonna be a close ass game.
I was gonna bet. I changed my bet. I went from 100 to 20, but I was gonna bet.
But my thing with the game was, I've been saying this all year. Georgia offense is not that great. They don't have any weaponry that really scare you. So I knew that was going to be a problem.
Do you
but
think
Alabama?
Do you think them running the ball more would have helped?
I don't know, but let me finish my point, motherfucker. Go to answering your question. But I knew that they didn't have enough weaponry, but their defense was fucking great, amazing. Alabama offense, they got weaponry, but they've been playing subpar. For weeks, they've been playing subpar. They ain't even been playing physical. Even on the defensive side of the ball, they look bad.
Thanks.
They've looked subpar. They've been winning now, but they haven't been looking sharp. They've been making a lot of mistakes. Yesterday, Alabama played different than they have been playing in the last few weeks to me, especially up front. Their offensive line was so much more physical than they had been prior to. And I think when you mix that in with their weaponry, they look great.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. They looked amazing yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked Bama to win, but for my own selfish reasons, I wanted them to win because I wanted two SEC.
He only ran 3 times. He only ran 3 times.
It counted 3 times.
No, I was saying with Dez.
I know.
Because against Auburn, I don't know. You couldn't pay him to run, could it?
And shit, the whole year, the nigga ain't want to run.
That's what I've been. That's it. That's it.
How many carries he had against Auburn?
4.
11.
Okay, a carry, but he didn't run. Who?
Yeah, 3.
If you watched,
I'm just saying. All I was saying is he wasn't running more. It was more efficient, yes,
and
it wasn't more.
Only thing I was saying, and this is still my only point, is when the play breaks down, don't just sit there, extend it. Right. And when they was playing Auburn, he had plenty of room to extend it, and that's all I was saying. Just go ahead and run and get down, slide. You don't have to take a hit, just slide. So that's it. But Alabama looked real good. Michigan. We kept thinking that they was going to Michigan yesterday, and they went out there, and what Ken Rice said, they locked the door.
My boy, Iowa. He said they had them new uniforms on to get their ass beat on.
Yeah, man. Now, that's a team that I just knew was going to Michigan yesterday, and they didn't.
And they did.
Georgia, but Michigan, I think Harbaugh earned that money finally.
Yeah.
We finally saw him earn that money.
Believe it or not, I'm excited that Michigan actually won and that they're doing good because Big Ten has been dominated pretty much by Ohio State and Ohio State only. Right. And I don't have nothing against Ohio State, but I think the Big Ten is at its best when you get a good Michigan, a good Ohio State, a good Penn State, a good Wisconsin.
And Michigan State too.
Michigan
State. A couple good teams. Yeah. Just have a couple good ones.
They got a lot of good teams.
Who's better?
They're playing some good football.
Naming all of those teams, who's better right now? SEC, Big Ten. Because that was a lot of teams you just named. You can you name me 5 good solid like that.
In the SEC?
Team. Yeah.
Georgia, Alabama, Ole Miss. And then for me personally, it gets just the team.
Mm-hmm. And I would
Kentucky maybe.
For some reason, I think that Ole Miss is just a team. I get their offense.
Sharp.
Their offense is really good
because they only lost 3 games.
I understand.
2 of them to the big dogs.
I agree. How many of those 5 from the Big Ten you gonna pick them against? That you just named?
It just depends because to me, every time the SEC go see the Big Ten in bowl games, they get shitted on. But I know you can't say that around here because the first thing everybody gonna say, no, we play for national championships. Clearly you don't because only one team get to go. 1 or 2 teams get to go from it's gonna be Alabama and one other, LSU or Georgia or whoever. That's it. But if you say that around here, no, every SEC team is the best thing ever. Yeah, but y'all
talk about who you talking about.
I sort of. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking
the South.
I'm talking period.
Alabama
every motherfucker around here, like they feel like the SEC do. And I'm not like that because I like football.
People in the room.
Nah, I'm having a conversation with our listeners who in Cleveland and Seattle and shit,
and in New York.
Now I'm really trying to make a good point about just the Big Ten football. I don't want to just argue with.
Oh yeah, and don't forget, Can't Get Right and Mike. Y'all have a bet basically on the Michigan.
They already talking about it.
Y'all got
they talking about it now. Okay. And Mike included me in the text message so I can see it. So here's what it is. It is Can't Get Right basically told him if any SEC team lose to any Big Ten team, I'll pay you.
Yeah. Did they come up with an amount?
I don't know. I ain't putting their business out there.
Well, it was on the podcast.
I think they playing rock paper scissors. That's the win.
I wish they'd have said the amount. Can't get rid of like $1.
Yeah. So
because I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm taking Michigan over Georgia.
Taking Michigan over Georgia.
It's a limb, but I'm gonna take it.
That's gonna be a pretty good game. I think it's gonna be a slobber knocker. You know what I'm saying? Like the old shit they be saying. But
I'm gonna take Michigan over Georgia.
It's gonna be a good defensive battle, I think, because like you said earlier, Georgia offense really doesn't score a lot of points,
that good.
And they run the ball a lot. But they got away from it yesterday. And I'm telling you, like we were arguing earlier. If they stay with their game plan, their game is much closer, man. You cannot match this air ball with these boys. These boys got elite ass receivers and an elite quarterback.
We talked about they had 30 carries for 103 yards. You're not winning with that.
Okay, so you
keep who had 30 carries?
Georgia 30 carries for 103 yards. You're not going to win with that.
I'm telling you, Alabama they played traditional Alabama physical football.
Todd said he wanted them to run.
If they run the ball
they
more,
ran 30 times.
But I get that, bro.
They'd have ran it 60 times for 200 yards. That ain't winning you a game, my boy.
If they were up 10-0, Hood, I keep telling you that.
Not
if
from running.
But
you also told me that. You also told me it was not from running.
10-0. They winning.
Not from running.
So if you keep that offense off the field, they don't score them 41 points.
You don't. Because soon as they was up 10-0, they kicked the ball off and it was 10-7. Yep. So you no longer have I need to run the ball
and then
when
they was running, they was stuffing that shit. Remember, they kept giving it back to them.
I tried to tell them that.
I get it, but I'm telling you, man, you got to slow them. Every time Alabama scored 24 points in the second quarter.
I know.
24.
I know.
So if they're on the sideline, how you going to score 24
because
points?
they wasn't on the sideline. Once it was 10-0, it was 10-7 immediately.
That's because you started throwing that bitch going 3 and out, and they been throwing picks and all that kind of shit.
No, Todd.
Georgia conformed and played their style of football against Alabama.
One thing that if you've been paying attention to Georgia all year, Georgia is a big man coverage team. They've been like that.
Yeah.
And that's just going to give a point.
And if you look at them play South Carolina, whoever, they was hitting them with the deep ball. They just don't have enough to do that. Mm-hmm. So when you try to play that style against Alabama, they have enough to do that.
Right.
Shit, they got enough to do.
And that man caught like a goddamn 15-yard in and took that bitch to the crib.
And isn't that another thing I told you? We went down Georgia's entire schedule. They didn't play any great offense.
No, they played the SEC.
They didn't play. No, see, that's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? They didn't play. I went down the list. They didn't play any great offenses.
And then it's not you.
You say Arkansas.
It's just that, like, you'll hear Auburn fans tell Alabama fans, man, y'all ain't even play nobody this year.
You play the same.
But then if you be like, man, hey, Ohio State, man, they don't play nobody. They in the Big Ten. Didn't you just say y'all didn't play? Like,
I think the Big Ten.
Those are just fans.
I think the Big Ten teams have played more well-balanced teams than anybody outside of Alabama and Georgia.
Those are just the fans that you talk
Anybody
about.
outside of that?
They don't literally watch the game
from
a standpoint of
those
an
are for 90% of the people. That's what they argument be. That's why I don't even like having that argument. I can only argue with people who really understand sports or football. I don't really like that shit. That should be weird. SEC. They get their ass blasted every bowl season, and then the only thing people will say is, "Oh, they play for national championships. They ain't care. All they players stop playing."
Hell no, nigga. We came in there. We played hard, and Iowa beat the shit out of LSU. I'm sorry, but they did. They beat our ass, and I was mad.
Auburn go over there and get beat by
sad.
Wisconsin or some shit. Like, man,
I was sad as fuck about that shit.
And you know how I learned that? I knew that because every year I talk shit, man. SEC finna smash them, and they go right in that bitch and lose.
Yeah.
We'll win the championship game, but every other bowl game we losing.
Yeah,
for the most part.
Yeah. Do you think them boys just don't show up for that shit though?
No, they be showing up.
Like last year, we got all destroyed by Oklahoma, but none of them niggas played.
That's more recent. That's more recent that niggas are choosing not to play in bowl games. So that's more recent.
That is like I would say
within the last 4 years before that, we was just losing and we was playing.
Yeah. Another thing that be happening too, like if you've been playing this brutal SEC schedule for 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks in a row, you've been playing them teams that you're familiar with. Sometimes when you go play like a Cincinnati, they're weird. Yeah, like their formations, their route combos, it's weird. Like you don't know how to. I mean, you can watch it on film, but when the matchups, they create matchup problems, and it's just weird. It's a different style. Yeah, so sometimes it make it complicated.
I pulled that up for Todd. I told Todd, show me a team that's just not subpar on Georgia's schedule. They're all subpar.
You can say what you want to say, Hootie, but
I ain't saying what I want to say.
You can say what you want to say.
I'm speaking of fact, man. It's a straight. The Clemson average bums. So once they beat that Clemson team, they're like, oh, they're gonna be. No, man, we found out.
So who win the championship?
Alabama. I think it's set up for Alabama.
Hold on, before you say that.
Mm-hmm.
Meacham contributed 96 yards yesterday. He was a big part of that, and he's out.
Yep.
He's torn his ACL.
I get it, but then you give Nick Saban a month to prepare. I think he prepares well.
Okay.
With those not backups, just next man up receiver mentality they got. They got receivers. They got like a stable in the bitch like they used to have running backs. So I give it to Bama. I can't lie. But this time I think it'll be much closer.
And
Because Meacham is not there.
Mechie's pretty
whatever
good.
his
He's
name.
pretty good, but he's not their number one. And I also still think that their number two receiver is better than any other those other receiver guys
But I ain't gonna even lie though, bro.
on anybody else teams.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to sleep on Cincinnati just putting Alabama in there though. Like I want to see a good game, and I think they're gonna show up.
Cincinnati lost to a field goal last year to Georgia.
To Georgia.
Right, so I don't think they're just gonna steamroll through that bitch and just automatically put Bama in there.
I tell you what,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they're gonna dominate Cincinnati. That's just my opinion.
You think Alabama is?
Yeah.
I don't.
I think it's gonna be too much.
It's just too much.
Athleticism, too much physicality. It's just gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
They did good in getting here, but I just think that Bama's gonna show
If that Bama team,
okay, I give you that. If the Bama team from yesterday shows up and they play, then I think they'll dominate. Cincinnati will score.
Cincinnati know how to toss that rock.
I was just about to say they know they can score, but
if they have time, because if them boys up front get at their ass, then it's gonna get tough.
31, he a man.
I think Nick
Man,
Saban,
that boy out on
as much as I hate Alabama, and I hate the fans. I love Alabama football. I always say that, but I hate Alabama fans.
Right.
So you think Alabama win the championship?
Yeah.
Who you got, Todd?
I got Bama.
I don't think that Michigan or Georgia has enough offense, and I don't think that Cincinnati has enough either on either side of the ball.
Bama, Georgia in the championship game in the Natty.
That's who you got. Bama, Georgia. You got Bama, Michigan.
Yeah,
I got Bama, Georgia.
I think
it's gonna be close.
I think once things like this happen in Georgia, they just always seem to kind of fall apart at that point. In my opinion,
I got Bama, Georgia. I got Bama, Georgia for the same reason you talking about.
You think they pick it up?
I think Georgia gonna come out there and drop elbows all on Michigan.
Yeah,
they're gonna too physical, too much athleticism.
I think it's gonna be a defensive battle, but
pull up the
I think
playoffs.
Georgia
What are they playing at?
One of them is the Cotton Bowl.
I know the championship game back in Indianapolis.
The championship game in Indianapolis. It's the Cotton Bowl. I forgot the other bowl, whatever the fuck it is.
Okay. National
Cotton Bowl and Orange Bowl in Miami. Georgia.
So Georgia, they're gonna be in Florida. That might favor Georgia because of speed and the humidity, but I'm still gonna go Michigan. I think Harbaugh is gonna get over that hump. His defense has been playing great, and their offense has been.
I would love to see Alabama, Michigan.
McNamara,
he's not it,
right?
But I think they got a good switch up with that second quarterback who come in and give them a little bit of the run. Just a little bit.
I get you.
And they're gonna have to put some stuff in there. He can't just come in there and run.
They're gonna get the shit
Georgia
kicked out their
balls
ass.
hit real hard.
He can't just come in there and run though.
Them Georgia balls hit real hard.
Who got the Rose Bowl? Ohio State and Utah?
Ohio State by a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna go Ohio State.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Ole Miss Baylor. It's gonna be an offensive goddamn juggernaut game right there. Baylor and Ole Miss.
Ole Miss Baylor.
In New Orleans, I'm going to Ole Miss because that's basically a home game for Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Although Baylor not too far.
But yeah, anyway, that was a good championship, man. Good playoff setup. We'll see how everything transpire from now. So, moving on into the dummy of the week.
You dumb son, bitch, you.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy. I don't know why this keeps happening, but a 50-year-old man attempted to pass off his silicone arm as his own to get his COVID-19 vaccine shot at a clinic in northern Italy.
Nigga went there with 4 arms and thought that was gonna work.
Apparently, he wanted to get his vaccination certificate without actually getting inoculated. I think his name was Felipe Bua. No, that was the nurse who spotted his fake arm before administering. He was about to administer the shot, but realized that the color of the skin wasn't right. It was much lighter than his hands and everything else. And so he saw it. He said he felt sorry for the man. Because the man literally was scared, I guess, to get the shot, but it didn't work out.
Look at the nigga on, man. Come on, man. How you go somewhere with some fake arms? Man, this don't feel like rubber. Nigga, I thought about it. When I took my shot, I had to raise my shirt up, show my shit, and they had to like tap on it and press on it to make sure it was an arm.
So for the Italy man, you are the dummy of the week.
Italy
Dummy.
Italy, man.
Italy man.
Cause they ain't, and the thing that I had, they didn't have his name. But my question is, does that lead to like a bigger question? Like you got people faking cards. We didn't even talk about AB. We'll go to that. But you got people faking cards, faking arms, faking these things to get tests.
Fake the arm.
Should they even be having to do that?
No, man.
Like we shouldn't be shaming them people to. I mean, I still feel like people should get the shot so we can get out of this. Mm-hmm. But if people are going to these extremes with their things, do y'all think like with these fake cards and stuff? Do y'all think that that's?
I guess so. It's tricky because it's not new. It's been going on. We all had to get that shit in order to go to pre-K.
Yeah,
and to go to college.
Faking chicken pox vaccine.
Right. Shit was actually
that we knew of.
That we knew of. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if they was like, I don't want to get it, cool. Your kid can't go to kindergarten as well. So I don't think it's nothing new. Should it be done? I don't think it should be done. But then also I'm the same with that. Like, man, hey man, go get the shot. Go take the shot. I really don't want to be around you like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Just don't take their choice away from them, but also, like, you got to live with those consequences, baby. I told you, man. Like, if you want to get the shot, my nigga, and you get sick, cool, you good. Just don't go to the hospital. Let the person with the shot go in there and get that treatment. I am. Why not?
I'm gonna say
it's a choice. You choose not to make it.
I'll say this: you need to always be able to go to the hospital and get the help that you need. But if this job says you can't come to your job, you got to deal with that. Now, I ain't gonna put it in a life or death situation, but
it is a life death situation. Who would choose not to get the shot? You could die if you get COVID, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna put it in the.
But I guess
like,
I guess what I'm saying is putting myself. I've gotten my shots, but put myself for people who are genuinely scared to get that shot. They're not like some people don't want to not get it. They just scared. This is too new. I don't know enough about it. It seems shaky. It seems weird. Like, why force me?
We all going out with a bang.
Some people,
right.
their religion. Like,
I don't know.
Some people like,
Bro.
Those people get exemptions. A lot of people like that get exemptions though.
Yeah, they do.
If you got a religious reason, you get those exemptions.
But if you're one of these people that's just anti-vaccine, you don't want to go out and learn about the vaccine. You don't want to learn about what's in it. You could call your doctor. They'll tell you whatever you need to know.
That get tricky too because there's places that they can go to learn all about the metal and the carcinogenics that's in it and the ears and the blood clots.
Some doctors speak against it.
I get it. So therefore, okay, that's just like you go to one doctor, he tell you one thing, but you gonna go and get a second opinion, right?
Yeah, what if that's
so? That's what I'm saying. Just do your research and stop looking at TV saying, "Okay, I'm with this particular political group, so I'm against the shot." Like, if you just honestly scared, then you do what you gonna do.
So what if what if their research from both doctors say don't take the shot?
Okay, then you don't take the shot. If you're gonna take your medical advice, the medical advice from your doctor, who you saw after twice, you saw two different when they said the same thing, then you can make the. Okay, I choose not to get it. I'm not shaming you.
But then you lose your job.
All right. And now I got to make a fake card because I don't want y'all to shame me.
Hey, good. Again, I passed so many different places out here that were hiring. If this job is requiring me to have that, that's the job. Like, you can't buck that system. Like, if this is the job that you work at and they say you have to have a choice, like, the rules are made to be followed.
Well, you say that, but you ain't riding around too many $100,000 jobs that says not hiring.
Who did?
You don't.
You may not do that. But
may not.
Okay, so if you want to keep that $100,000 job and this is what they're saying, what you gonna do? You got a decision. That's your choice. You can elect to say, I don't want to do it because of whatever reason. These two doctors said don't do it. I don't know what's in it. Whatever. But if this company that you go in and you sign in to work at every day, if that's their rules, what you gonna do?
Yes, you made a choice, but is it fair? Because I'm going from this $100,000 job to Popeyes.
Now you're talking something different. You're talking fair. You didn't ask me about fair. If that's
I think that's the whole premise of this conversation.
Well,
it's fair. Kind of, I
mean, rules are rules, and shit. What you gonna do?
And I agree with you. Like, you got to deal with those consequences. But fuck, man, $100,000 to Popeyes is hard.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I get it. I totally get it.
It's I only brought it up to say, just like what we saying, it's complicated, I guess. I know for some people they simplify it and just be like, no, it's not. Just get it.
Yeah, it is. Man.
For me, that's how I feel. I'm just gonna get it.
But that's what I'm
it,
saying. Like,
it took me a while to get to it.
Right.
You know? And I don't know if I did the right thing.
All
or not,
of us
but
a
I did.
long time to go and get those shots, and we went together. We all said initially that we wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah,
We did that.
But not everybody gonna change their mind like we did.
that's true.
You know?
I get it.
It probably had somebody. We could have had a fifth person in this room who started like, I ain't getting it. All four of us changed our mind. That fifth person could have still been like, I ain't getting it.
Right. Man, I'm never gonna be the one to shame you if you did or you didn't get that bitch. That's your decision.
Do your thing.
Do your thing. That's fine.
Right.
But don't tell me I'm stupid for getting it and I don't know what's in it and all that kind of shit. Okay, cool.
We not can't get right. We not gonna tell you stupid for not getting
Yeah,
it.
you are an American, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
In other news and information that we forgot.
But you also
got
got to deal with them consequences.
It's very true. Oh yeah, shout out to all the state champs out of Alabama, the state of Alabama, man.
Oh, yeah.
Thompson University, especially one from the crib, Vigo, the Vigo.
Shout out to Vigo.
Thompson Association.
Man,
Goddamn.
them niggas boy, got some machines going. I
Tell
doubt
you, look
them
like
got
who developing the machine too. That Pike Road.
Oh yeah, so Pike
Shout
Road,
out
shout
Amp, Pike
out
Road.
Amp. Yeah, them boys 2 passes the whole game,
Man, them boys.
and you win like that convincingly.
That me and Todd was talking earlier. He was like, man, Georgia is normally like Pike Road. They run that thing. I'm like, no, the fuck they not. Nigga, that's like Navy or somebody.
They run that is 2 times a game.
Navy and a shotgun.
Yeah, yeah.
Them boys,
The old
direct
Georgia
snap to
Tech.
dead.
Yeah,
Direct.
shouts out to all the state champs.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. In other news and information.
Happy birthday again to my wife. Happy
birthday.
anniversary to the Can't
Happy
Get Right.
anniversary.
Right,
They can't get right. Damn.
Nigga trash.
Damn.
I mean,
But
you follow your husband's name.
Yeah, you
it's
do.
true.
We the Williamses. Y'all the Smiths.
But you gave him the can't get right.
The Andersons.
The Andersons, not the can't
Can't
get
get
right.
right. I love y'all, but y'all can't get right.
Well, on that note, man, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
You bitch, you.
Dummy.
Content Factory. Make sure you come here for your Christmas photos, your videos, your recording purposes, all of that shit.
Tuesday.
Shout out Stacey
Fox.
Abrams.
Dummy.